quelli che da più anni seguono l'autocross. Uno dei due ha vinto anche il titolo europeo dell'allora Divisione 1.
Hello and welcome to round 6 of the Rallycross Challenge Europe 2015. After events in the Czech Republic and Lithuania, Belgium, the Netherlands and Austria, we're in Italy for the season finale. As ever, 4 different classes, and that means 4 different champions. But who will they be? At this season finale, we will find out. Excitement and action all the way to the end. Our venue is the kilometre-long track at Sport Club Maggiora. It's not a quick circuit, it's tight and technical. The Joker lap comes up immediately after the start, and every driver must take it once during every heat or final. They can choose when to take it, and that is all part of the tactics and strategy of Rallycross. We'll start our action as ever in the Super 1600 class, looking into the heats. Igor Sanin of Russia in the Renault Clio, 7 points ahead of Artis Balmanis in his Renault Twingo, the orange and black car. In this heat you can see the danger of the first corner splitting into the Joker lap. Spun around, Zdenek Kuchera in his Skoda Fabia. Replay from on board with Artis Balmanis shows that Kuchera decides to go from the extreme left to the right hand side as the first corner splits, and that really didn't work. Igor Sanin romping away in the Renault Clio. Good battle behind though. The green and white car, that's the Skoda Fabia of Russian Timur Shigabutinov. Artis Balmanis in third position in his Renault Twingo. But the problem for Sven Seliger is an engine issue on his Fiesta, and it looks as though he will not contest the finals. Seliger third in the points, and that could be a problem for him. So into the final then, 6 laps of the track. So who is going to come out on top, and where will the championship end up? Is it going to be Igor Sanin or Artis Balmanis? They are our front runners. In the middle of the front row though is Timur Shigabutinov in the Skoda Fabia. Anyone going for the Joker lap? Not from the front row, no. And we see all 3 make contact. Right behind, in 4th place, another Skoda Fabia. And that is Germany's Mandy August on board with Artis Balmanis. Igor Sanin in the lead. Shigabutinov eased out wide, and Balmanis takes advantage in the orange and black Renault Twingo. He is leaving the Skodas to battle behind. Shigabutinov in 3rd place, the red, white and black all-inkle car. That is the lady racer Mandy August. But Igor Sanin with the lead, and under pressure the orange and black Renault Twingo of Artis Balmanis. This could be really telling. Sanin starting to make a break. Who takes the Joker lap when could decide this. They all go round once more. Igor Sanin again looking in charge. Sven Seliger won the opening round of the season, but Sanin has been on top in Super 1600 in his Renault Clio ever since. Artis Balmanis, his closest rival as he is here, but trouble. Balmanis slips out wide and through goes Shigabutinov. Once more the Skoda moves up into 2nd place. Sanin easing away, inch by inch. He's not got enough of a margin yet. The Joker laps will definitely play a big part in this encounter. Lead quartet pulling away from the rest of the field. Mandy August in 4th place. And looks as though she might be closing in. Time for Balmanis to try something different. If he follows the leader, he is destined to end up behind him. The Latvian has to make a move somewhere. Top qualifier gets 16 points, second gets 15, third gets 14 and so on down, and it's the same for the final. So Sanin, qualifying best, already has the advantage and is extending his championship lead. And in 3rd place in the orange and black car, Artis Balmanis must do something, and do something soon. Battle for 5th, red and white Toyota Yaris, Danny Leuten of Belgium, and he's just ahead of Kuchera's green Skoda Fabia. And it's now a Russian 1-2, but taking the Joker lap first, Timur Shigabutinov in his Skoda. And that puts Artis Baumanis temporarily up into second. Baumanis and our race leader here, Igor Sanin, must still take their Joker lap. And the Skoda of Shigabutinov is close behind in third place. Sanin now takes his Joker lap. He's been so fast and consistent this year, and Baumanis is going to have to go the long way round the Joker lap this time also. But Sanin has made the move first, and Baumanis is still playing catch up. Oh, and Shigabutinov, we didn't see that from Baumanis on board in the tyres. And Mandy August goes through into third in her Skoda. However, Igor Sanin romping away here, fastest in qualifying and heading to his fifth win in a final of the season. He will be the winner here in Italy, and he will be the 2015 Rallycross Europe Super 1600 champion. Well, it's the end of a sensational season. The Russian is the champion. Well, we've got plans to come back for next season. Looking to battle once more. A fifth win of the season then for Igor Sanin. Artis Baumanis in second, and the first woman in RCE, Mandy August, completes the podium. Time to take a look now at the Super Touring Cars Minors class. Roman Castoral, the points leader in his Opel Astra. He's 5 ahead of Belgium's Jos Sterkens. There's Sterkens' Volvo C30. Castoral from the Czech Republic has been the front runner this season. That's him on the far left-hand side as we get away in the heats. Sterkens in the middle. And Castoral pitches it in sideways as Jos Sterkens moves into second place behind Ivo van der Brandt in the Mitsubishi Colt. Onto the Joker lap, gets it all wrong though, clatters into the tyres, giving away what could have been a very good heat result. Roman Castoral fast once more, and he wins heats 1, 2, 3 and 4. Jos Sterkens in the Volvo, close but struggling, only 4th fastest, 13 points after qualifying to 16 of our championship leader. And even worse, gearbox problems prevent Jos from taking to the grid for the final, and that means the door is wide open for Roman Castoral to tie this up. But he's still got to complete the 6 laps safely and quickly to get maximum points and guarantee the title. Away they go for the final time in the season. Castoral looking for the lead, Van den Brandt alongside him in the Mitsubishi Colt, wheel to wheel through corner 1. Van den Brandt looking to move up to third in the championship, but trouble, contact from behind, he's into the bank and out of second place. Let's take a look here. Van den Brandt right alongside in turn 1, that Dave van Beers in third place in the Clio, and there's the contact that spins around the Mitsubishi. Andre Sneus in the silver Fiesta just ahead of Joel Strax in the Honda Civic. That black car is the one that Van den Brandt needed to beat to take third in the title race. Well, with Jos Sterkens having to watch from the sidelines, Roman Castoral sliding onto the Joker lap with a big margin. He's going to keep the lead. Yes, he does. Dave van Beers behind has yet to do his Joker lap and still couldn't take the lead. So Castoral romping away now. The Opel Astra may not be the newest looking car out there, but it's certainly super effective in this Super Touring Cars Minors category. The up to 2 litre front wheel drive cars. He is running away from it. What a shame for Jos Sterkens. Gearbox issues meaning that he couldn't compete. And Van Beers out of second place. He'll take the Joker lap, drop a long way back now from Castoral. And he's got trouble from behind. Jeff Mertens right on his tail, and look at this. Sneus leading a 4-way battle for 4th spot. That could be entertaining in the last couple of laps. Controlling the pace at the front, Roman Castoral. This all-Belgian battle for second place. Dave van Beers just ahead and under pressure all the way from Jeff Mertens in his Opel Corsa. But they are closing on Roman Castoral. Has the Czech driver got a problem? If the Belgians get by him, that could be a bit of a disaster for him. Snows onto the Joker lap, and he will lose the lead of this fourth place battle with Castoral. Dave van Beers close behind. Jeff Mertens right there as well. Battle for fourth. White and blue car, Joe van der Ven. The black car, Joel Strax. And then behind, that is the Mitsubishi of Ivo van den Brandt. Trouble for Andre Snows. He's parked it up. He is out of the battle for fourth. It does look as though Roman Castoral has got this under control, just not pushing too hard on this twisty, short technical circuit. Goes by the stranded car of Snows. Looks like there might be a last lap sort out for fourth. The Polo of Joe van den Ven drifting out wide. Joel Strax is going through. Meanwhile, at the checkered flag, Roman Castoral victorious, his fifth final win of the season. He leads the Belgian duo across the line. And there is your champion. The 39-year-old Czech has been the dominant driver in Super Touring cars minus all season. Van der Beers in second place. Mertens completes the podium in third. So two Belgians on the podium, but it is Czech Republic's Roman Castoral who comes out on top, winning in Italy. Welcome back to Italy for the sixth and final round of Rallycross Challenge Europe. All four classes needed champions deciding this weekend. We've seen two crowned. Now it's time to head into Super Touring Cars Plus. Action from the heats, and this is very much a Belgian driver-dominated event. Steve Folders in the Ford Escort number 77. He's been the class of the season all year. Chasing him early on, the number 33 machine, and that is the black Volvo of 48-year-old Philip van der Heyden. An even older Volvo for 63-year-old Herman van Tielen. But neither they nor Davy Leysen in the BMW, who won round 4 in the Netherlands, can catch Steve Folders in qualifying. He is the man who comes out with top points. Davy Leysen has won this season, but Steve Folders is definitely the man to beat. Will the tight, technical Italian track suit the Escort? Oh, he almost jump starts there. Got away with that by the skin of his teeth. But a very good launch. Van der Heyden right behind in the Volvo. And again, as in the heats, we saw Van Tielen taking the Joker lap very early in the big old 242. That Volvo nearly as old as the Mark 1 Escort of Steve Folders. Folders flamboyant and fast, and that's a great combination to please the crowds. The Super Touring Cars Plus, all rear-wheel drive cars, and that produces plenty of spectacle and excitement. Davy Leysen in third place in the Belgian-coloured BMW. 31-year-old Steve Folders keeping his nose in front. Philip van der Heyden giving chase. Great view from the rearward-facing camera shows the Volvo sliding around into the first corner. And clearly these guys are going to take their Joker lap a little later in this final. The final of the season. Van der Heyden breaks first now. Can he really make this count? All he needs is a slight mistake from Steve Folders when the Escort driver takes his Joker lap, and suddenly the lead could be reversed. Van der Heyden coming out behind the BMW and then sneaks back in front. And that's a great exit from the Joker lap. He's had 3 second places this season, but that may be any chance of victory gone for both men as they come to a grinding halt. Van der Heyden just overcooking it. Now Steve Folders, with nothing in his rearview mirrors, has to get the Joker lap right. Oh, the BMW brushes the wall, and Folders onto the Joker lap. Drifting the car all the way round in traditional rear-wheel drive fashion. This is what Ford Escorts were built to do, and Van der Heyden gets it all wrong. He shouldn't have gone through the Joker lap. He'd already done it, and that's a disaster. Mistake after mistake. Davy Leysen goes through into second. Philip van der Heyden accidentally taking 2 Joker laps. So it's now an all-Belgian battle for second spot. They are not going to catch their compatriot out front. Steve Folders must wonder what's gone on behind. He can't see anyone in the mirrors. But there is a battle royal raging for second place. Davy Layson looks like he might have the upper hand. Folders is romping to victory, while our winner from Valkensvaart, Davy Layson, is making second place his own. But it is victorious Steve Folders here in Italy. He takes the checkered flag ahead of Davy Layson. And Van der Heyden just grabbing third in the battle of the Volvos. Oh, what a disappointing heat for Van der Heyden. Celebration time though for Steve Folders, win number 5 of the season, and he is our Super Touring Cars Plus champion. And oh look, donuts are breaking out all over. Well, if you can't enjoy your rear-wheel drive car, there doesn't seem to be much point in having one. Let's hear from our champion, Steve Folders. Well, final went perfectly, he said. It all really started in the 4th heat when Philip van der Heyden was really quick. So I knew I'd have to beat him at the start, managed to do so, it worked out well. Bit of a shame he had a problem later on and we couldn't battle all the way to the checkered flag, but happy to have won. Folders wins it then and adds another 16 points to his total for the season. Time now for Formula 1 of Rallycross, the supercars, including a lot of wildcard entries from Italy. 3 contenders for the title. Russia's Roman Stepanenko, the points leader, ahead of Belgium's Jos Janssen and Max Puka of Austria. These four-wheel drive 600 horsepower supercars get away from the line very smartly. Max Puka in the centre, the red and white Ford Fiesta. He goes straight onto the Joker lap. But there's trouble in store for the Austrian, tangling with Christian Girolamo of Italy. And that looks like it might be putting pay to his chances for the weekend. Girolamo gets a little sideways and Puka into the bank. Topping qualifying, Stepanenko ahead of Germany's René Munich, a Rallycross, touring car and GT racer. Christian Girolamo in 3rd after qualifying. Munich very experienced at World Rallycross level, and he is a definite contender here. Not registered for the championship all year long though, it won't affect Stepanenko. Christian Girolamo on the right of your screen, René Munich in the middle and closest to us. That is your championship leader. There's Christian Girolamo looking for a home win. René Munich to upset the apple cart, and Roman Stepanenko, he will want to tie up the title here. So the Russian in the Citroen C4, away we go. And right at the back, Max Puka barely moves at all. René Munich, 77, the Audi S3 has the lead. Contact between Stepanenko on the inside and Girolamo on the outside. Little replay here. Bumping and boring almost all the way from the first turn. See 2 or 3 cars on the Joker lap. René Munich leads then from Roman Stepanenko. Now what can the German do? He's very experienced, former champion in Rallycross. And the Audi S3, brand new up-to-date machine. So Stepanenko, who's been the class of the field all year, may not have it all his own way, and Girolamo wants to make sure. But the Italian in trouble. René Munich slides wide, contact with Stepanenko, and the Russian is right there again. Pushing, through he goes. Girolalo's black car facing the wrong way, looking back from Stepanenko. He goes inside René Munich and takes the lead. Plenty of shoulder work there between all these front-running drivers. Now, Munich may need to play this canny. He's got speed, but he might have to use the Joker lap to get by Roman Stepanenko. Stepanenko's Citroen C4 looks superbly well suited to the track. Flamboyant stuff. 4-wheel drive, 4-wheel steer, 600 brake horsepower, these cars. Real monsters of the track around this tight circuit here in Italy. Doesn't give them much room to use their speed. And again, Munich has a lunge. Stepanenko just holds on. Over the jump they go. Girolalo's car at the back, you can see, didn't get too much further, did he? Roman Stepanenko under real pressure from René Munich. The Russian is not escaping the number 77 Audi. The German driver piling on the pressure. Who's this? Oh, Jos Janssen runs out very wide. Janssen's second in the championship, and this lead battle could possibly turn the tide of the title. If René Munich forces a big mistake out of Stepanenko and Stepanenko crashes, then Jos Janssen might see the title come his way. Janssen in front of this battle for third place, but he's not going to win this final. Roman Stepanenko onto the Joker lap. Oh, big slide from René Munich, a half spin. German driver in the Audi. Oh, he keeps his foot in, keeps it going, but he is only just in front as Stepanenko reappears behind him. And that does not give him much of an advantage for his Joker lap. Munich now has to give it absolutely everything. Red and white car Max Puca's teammate Mark Flaherty. He's ahead of Stefano Serini from Italy. And the Joker lap coming up this time, not yet for René Munich. And hot on his heels is Roman Stepanenko. Munich finally is going to have to brake at some stage and go around the Joker lap. And Stepanenko will retake the lead unless the Russian makes a big mistake. But now you can see he's got an advantage. He's closed on René Munich, pushing the German all the way. Stefano Serini goes by Mark Flaherty. What a good day for Rallycross Team Austria. René Munich this time onto the Joker lap, and he will reappear behind, surely. Side by side over the jump, but he's got a longer way to go into the second corner. And Roman Stepanenko has the lead. René Munich now has got to try something superhuman to overtake the Russian. Stepanenko leads on the final lap here of the season, and trouble. Flaherty is shoved out of the way as Roman Stepanenko claims win number 3 of the season. Victorious here in Italy. A really good weekend, really good championship, says Roman Stepanenko. This has been our best weekend of the season, I think. Lots of really good teams joining Rallycross Challenge Europe. So to win here, the fastest class in the championship, very pleased. Our 4th and final champion is crowned in Italy, but what about next year?
We will see. We are still making our plans for next year. We have lots of interest from other drivers. I'm not sure how the teams will be built, and it will depend on the time schedule, how many series I can race. But the Rallycross Challenge would definitely be an interesting series to race, and I hope that I can arrange it also with my time schedule.
It's great to see these competitors back in action once more. Roman Stepanenko wins here in Italy from René Munich, and Jos Janssen takes 3rd. And that's it, the end of a 6-round Rallycross Challenge Europe season that has produced plenty of excitement and entertainment. And our champions are crowned. Igor Sanin comes out on top in the Super 1600. In Super Touring Cars minus, the class of the season is the Czech Republic's Roman Castorel. He is our champion from Jos Sterkens and Joel Strax. Super Touring Cars plus, the oldest car in the competition and one of the youngest drivers, our champion is Steve Folders, the 77 Ford Escort. And the Supercars title goes to the standout of the year. 3 wins out of 6 starts. It's Russia's Roman Stepanenko. Congratulations to them all. To find out more about the drivers, the cars and the competition, head to the website rcchallenge.eu. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you in 2016.